have officially reached the big leagues. Today we're playing Minecraft again. So as you may have noticed, I'm currently not at home. Why is that? Well, if we turn around, you can see that I finally built the XP farm. So as you can see here, all I have to do is just do that as the mobs fall and I get EXP. Alright, so first of all, I did build this on stream. If you want to watch that, I will link the VOD in the description if you really care to watch that. Or if you don't believe that someone like me could build something like this, because if you're new to this content, my noggin is quite empty in here, so I can't really think properly, and I did struggle. Had a problem with the hoppers and pretty big dumb moment, but that's what this channel is about. As you can see here, I also brought the gas that we named Snowball in here, because why not? It was kind of unbearable hearing him at the base going all the time. And also, did he just mean mug me? I wasn't looking at the screen. I think he just mean mugged me. But if you did see, all the loot was kind of just piling up there. That's because the chest is full. So what I plan to do in this video is just build a little storage thingy here so I can storage everything that the mobs drop. Also, in yesterday's video, we got a lot of enchantments on the long D. I also did do that for a little bit, so that's why I'm currently level 56. I plan on getting a full enchanted diamond helmet and boots, but that'll be for probably tomorrow's video. Today I'm just gonna focus on building the little shed thingy where I could store things whenever that chest gets full. I also saw a video that talked about netherite. It doesn't look that hard to get, so I think I am gonna go ahead and get some netherite. I think all I have to do is just craft TNT and then go to Y, I think it's 13 or 15, I don't remember which one it was. I could just look it up again and then just place the TNT. Now that I have this mob farm, I have a lot of gunpowder, so whenever I do get an elytra, I can make rockets for the elytra, and I could also do TNT for netherite. Now, if you did see the title of today's video, we have officially hit 100 million subscribers. Kind of crazy to imagine that I started this in October 20th and I've just been uploading a video every single day. Admittedly, I have been kind of slacking and I've been, you know, waking up a bit later than I should have and recording these videos way later than I should have. So I'm sorry for that. Starting New Year's, I promised that it would go back to the regular schedule, but I haven't missed a single upload, which is I'm pretty proud of. And it's crazy that, you know, content like this has gotten any form of attention. On one hand, I felt like it was slow, but then I remember that I'm not really following the meta. I'm not really doing what's popular, so I understand that my growth will be quite slow. As far as my height, my growth has already stopped, but we're not gonna talk about that. But yeah, first of all, I want to say thank you guys for, you know, getting this channel to 100 million subscribers. Mr. Beast, I am coming for your title. I feel like sometimes even I forget the point of this channel and what it means to me. It's just a way for me to kind of talk about whatever I want to talk about, whatever I want to yap about. Sometimes I have a topic, sometimes I have things to do. Admittedly, I would have never played Minecraft this long if it wasn't for making content. I would have never made this on a survival world. Like, I was the type to switch to creative mode back then, build something like this, and then just switch back to survival and use it in survival. Like, that's what I would do. I would never actually go out of my way to get the materials and all that. And I know that it kind of defeats the purpose of doing it in survival, but I mean, I was playing on my own, so why should I care, right? But you know, no, it was really cool gathering all the materials on the stream, which again, you can watch it if you want. So you don't have to, but just saying that it's there, it's an option for you. It was cool just being able to gather all the stuff that I needed and then just like really slowly, because I'm really scared of the edge. I was really holding shift, you know, because I was really scared. It was cool to like actually build that, you know, and it works. I plan on making an iron farm at some point. I probably do need to do that. That'll probably be in a while. Honestly, I might get netherite before I do that, but eventually I'm gonna start making more like farms and stuff like that. I know I said I didn't really want to do that, but honestly, building that was really fun to me. You know, I quite like that. So if I have the materials and the resources for it, then why not? I did see the sugarcane farm, the automated one, and it looks really easy to make. It looks really easy, so I think I'm gonna just replace my current sugarcane farm, which is a manual one, with an automatic one. To a lot of you guys watching this, whether you are a new viewer or a returning viewer, whether you watch my videos every day or often, maybe you have played Minecraft to a point to where you've done stuff like this. You know, you've done redstone contraptions. I know I'm being redundant when I'm saying things like, oh, I've, you know, before this I wouldn't play Minecraft like that, and I don't want you to take this as a diss towards the game. You know, I just never really connected with the game enough for me to play it for a long period of time. Making content with it has really changed my perspective on it. It feels nice to do something while just kind of yapping about, if it's just my day, whatever I want to yap about, I get to do that while playing this game and I'm building something. And it wasn't until I actually built that I really realized it's different now. You know what I mean? Like everything that I have now is from survival. You know, I didn't get it from going into creative and then just giving it to myself, like, which again I would do that before. You know, I would just go to creative and give myself stuff. You know, no, everything that I have here, everything that I'm building, even if it's chopped like this is horrible, but even if that's the case, like I still made it myself, and I get to yap to you guys while I build this and create this world. And it's gonna be weird looking back at the older videos and seeing like, oh yeah, I didn't make this, I didn't have this at that period of time. Like I'm sure hundreds of videos end, if I'm still doing this, hopefully, you know, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I hadn't even built that yet. You know, it's a long time ago, you know. So this relaxing music, I don't know, I can say that making content while playing this game has been very enjoyable for me. There's so many things that I want to talk about now that we're nearing the end of the year, but I am going to be saving that for the final video of this year, which I should be able to upload. Alright, there we go. The shed is done. Now I'm just going to craft the chests and add item frames and then move all the stuff there. One thing that I really wish I had now was an elytra, or maybe if I made like the bubble elevator, which I don't know how to make it, I just know it exists, because getting up those stairs is really annoying, but it is what it is. I do need to get more wood to make more chests, so while I do that, I do kind of want to talk about, sometimes I feel like this is not gonna go anywhere, and I just mean like anything that I do. I fear that what I'm doing is not gonna lead me anywhere, and I'm wasting people's time, and I'm kind of scared that whatever I ever wanted in life, I just won't get it. I do know this though, those that don't work for it will never get there, and admittedly I didn't have the best work ethic for a very long period of time. I could even argue that it's still that way to this day, and I'm not saying that with pride. I'm purely saying that out of honesty. You know, I have let myself go in many ways, you know, I mean, besides the obvious one, right? I have let myself go. It's time for me to really lock in, get better at what I have to do. And you know, I know that I've mentioned it a lot of times in my videos, and I know that I keep saying I'm gonna lock in, like deleting social media. Admittedly, I mean, I didn't download Twitter back. I haven't downloaded Clash either. Admittedly, I did get YouTube again. I did use YouTube with the cope that, oh, I have to see my comments, I have to, you know, I did that. Why lie to you, right? Like, why should I lie to you and pretend like, you know, I've been following it up since that video, which I mean nobody saw. It's actually quite a low viewed video when I said I was gonna get off social media. I deleted all my social media, but I kept Instagram, still using Instagram, and YouTube, which was the worst for me. YouTube was like the worst because I would watch hella YouTube content. And I will talk about that in the year's end video, the new year video, because I'm going to talk about how I plan to change that. But one thing that I want to do is be a man of my word, or I'll get into that in that video. But really what I want to say is that I'm just scared that even if I lock in, per se, right? Even if I lock in and do everything that I have to do in terms of work ethic, everything that I'm chasing after is purely luck based. It's not skill based. It's not like, okay, if you work at a company, you might have better opportunities because you are a good worker. No, what I'm doing here, YouTube, all of that, it's all based on luck. There's other factors as well, like being trendy and all that. And I've talked about this before. It's like I go out of my way to not do the popular things because I don't like doing that. I don't like following the meta. You know, on my main channel I do because I know that I have to at the very least follow the meta in some way, shape, or form. I'll use the main channel, whereas this channel, I'm not following a meta. I'm not doing like anything crazy. It's just really simple content where I'm just yapping to you guys, and that's just what it is, you know. My own personal diary in the form of content. Like, I feel like it sounds like a pick me type of thing. Like, it's not that. It's just more of like, I've always been drawn to authenticity. My favorite musicians are people that talk about life, you know, emotions and shit like that, like that are vulnerable, talking about how they feel. The content creators that I'm drawn to, like, sure, sometimes I watch the meta YouTube videos, like trying the best rated hotel, and I do watch it, you know, it's enjoyable, but I'm not drawn to the person making the content. Whereas someone like Most Critical, right, or, you know, I can't think of anyone else right now, but someone that's just honest and is not trying to hide behind a persona, you know. Ooh, persona reference. I'm very drawn to someone like that, you know what I mean? And that's what I want to be. I want to be open, and if I say, hey, I want to do this, but then I mess up, I want to tell you, hey, I messed up. I said I was going to do this and I didn't, and that's on me. But also, it doesn't mean that you have to be okay with that. You could say, well, if you're saying you have to do this, you have to be a man of your word and do that. So I know I'm a fault in many places, and I have to be better at actually keeping my word. I'm gonna make a huge change in 2026. But again, that's for that New Year's video that I'm gonna be making. All in all, I'm really scared of really relying on something that is not guaranteed and that so far has not shown me any results. And I don't want to rush it. That's why I still haven't stopped. That's why I haven't quit. It's kind of like a bit of a, oh damn it, I have so much stuff here. It's like a barrier if you think about it, you know. And I have to get past that. I hate falling from distances. I feel weird. Oh yeah, look, it's a new mob. Look at that. I don't have any pufferfish though. Okay, so here I have the chests done. I'm gonna have this be bones because I get a lot of bones. I don't want to get too much into this because I'm gonna get a bit emotional, but I want to make it so the people I care about can see it. It won't be right for me if I lose someone close to me and they can't see it. That's why if I have this fear, it's like I have this urgency to get there. But this is not about getting a job. It's not about getting a degree. I'm not saying that it's easier to do that, but it's more about luck than skill. Luck is also plays a part in some things, you know. Sometimes, you know, like especially in jobs, certain positions you get, especially nowadays, because of your connection. So luck does play in that as well. I understand that, you know what I mean. But I mean just like with content creation, and not just being a popular content creator. Like I said before, I'm friends with somebody that makes YouTube videos and that has just recently hit 500k. It's not a flex either. I'm just saying that like the content that he makes is not the type of content that I would like to make. Not to say that his content is bad, it's very good, but it's more of informational, where I like the idea of like, this content is about me. I'm the person that you're watching, you know. It's not just because I'm presenting to you information, it's because of who I am, right? And that's harder because I have to get you interested in this entire video. Whereas like, you know, top 10 things of this, you know, he doesn't do that, but like drama or talking about things in the music industry, like, or certain topics, you know what I mean? Like, can I beat Minecraft while stroking it or some shit? Whatever the case might be, right? I don't do that. And again, that's not me saying that there's something wrong with that, because I like that content. It's just not what I want to do. And and it is a bit tough because I don't think a lot of people want to watch that. You know, I think generally speaking, people are more interested by the hyper engaging content. It's almost weird that I'm kind of going against the meta, yet I still feel bummed out by not doing well. It's like, I understand the meta. I understand that I'd probably be better off recording one video per week and having like interesting things happen, maybe some scripted moments, if you will, stuff like that. But for me, like if I say a joke and I stutter when I say it, or it doesn't land well, I just don't say it again. I could very easily just say it again and then just cut the part where I don't, you know, the part where I mess up. Oh, sorry, I mean cut the messed up part, but I don't do that. You know, I just move on. You know what I mean? Because I want to keep it as genuine as possible. Regardless, I'm going to keep trying to make these videos every single day, be consistent. And like I said, some days I'll have some topics, some days I won't. Just depends on how the day looks. I don't think I'm going to do one for Rotten Flesh. I think there still isn't any use for Rotten Flesh, as far as I'm aware. I mean, I'm not sure. If there is, then I can collect it. But as far as I'm aware, there is no use. I guess I could have these as extra. And then, yeah, if I ever need to expand, I will expand. Because I do get a lot of bones, that's for sure. Bones and gunpowder is what I'm getting a lot of, which is good because I can make a lot of TNT for netherite mining and also fireworks for whenever I have an elytra. So it's good to start early. I'll be every now and then hopping into the game and then just doing that whenever I have time, you know, setting up an auto clicker or something, because I'm not gonna be sitting here doing that. You know, maybe when I'm busy studying music or some shit, you know, I'll just have this on and do that. I might build my sugarcane farm here though, if I'm gonna be doing that, so I can run both at the same time. I'll probably do the sugarcane farm tomorrow. Yeah, I might do that. But again, thank you for this milestone. It means a lot if you are watching this video, whether you are new or a long time watcher. Thank you for giving me the time of your day. It's time to close out this video. If you have a dream, make sure to do it. Be consistent. Consistency is about doing it every single day as much as you possibly can. Some days you do less, other days you'll do more. Always strive to do more, but don't beat yourself up if you do less. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day.